Hi, I'm Ivana Bonetti, and you're watching the Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian. Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
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 Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian.
Growing Up Italian podcast.
Growing Up Italian. Woo!
This is how podcasts start.
Yeah. Letting out all the last texts. Was that rude?
That wasn't
You could
rude.
tell me if I'm being rude. I'm sorry if I am.
Okay, rude. You're not rude.
It was just a very hectic week. Like, it was a roller coaster. San Gennaro kicked my butt.
I was going to say, it's feast week. I get it.
Did you have a good time there?
I had a great time.
Is it better than the North Ends?
Wait a minute. Now you crossed the line.
Let's not get crazy now.
Let's not get crazy. It was fun, but hold on a minute.
Do you think the North End is the best neighborhood? Best Italian neighborhood?
You're really going to ask me that? I'm from there. I'm biased.
Where are you from? Like Hancock Street? Hanover Street?
No. Okay, Hanover Street, Endicott Street, originally. Then I moved to Hull Street.
Can I ask you a crazy... I don't want to get you in trouble.
Oh, boy.
Mike's Pastry or Modern?
Wow, why is that always the question?
Oh, that's what Boston people like to talk about.
I don't know. I can't.
Can you pick one?
It's just
Or
so
maybe
hard.
you go to one place for one thing, one place for the other.
It's just so hard to pick because, I've known the people that work at Mike's since I was a baby. I
never
there.
had Mike's. I only had Modern. Both times I was there.
Are you supposed to leave me speechless on a podcast?
Hopefully it's in a good way.
You've never been to Mike's?
No.
You did Boston wrong.
So you're saying Mike's is better?
I'm not saying that.
That's what she's saying.
I'm not saying one's better than the other. I don't pick sides. It's like kids. You don't really have a favorite, but you kind of do.
Okay, so Mike's is your...
But it's because I know
Mike's is the kid that, helps you around the house.
Yeah, not that I don't love Modern in my own way. Modern, I do love, and they're good for certain things. You know, I want a cassata cake, I'm going to Modern. I want a cannoli, I go for birthday cakes.
It sounds like you're saying Martin. Say Modern again.
Modern. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. I already
All right, you have the most spectacular voice of ever. You sound like Joe Pesci meets Franny. Oh, yeah.
Lois Griffin.
Tony Soprano meets Lois Griffin.
Lois Griffin. I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, Peter.
That was perfect.
That was good. You kind of look like Lois a little bit, too.
Right, she got red hair.
Besides that, you're good everywhere else.
She got red lipstick. Mm.
You getting mad at me already.
Well,
What, this guy invite me on the pod to break chops?
You know, but it's okay. At least you didn't say I look like Peter.
That's true.
Things could be worse.
You could say I look like Peter if you want. She didn't even deny it. She not say no. You're way skinny. You're bald. You have a beard.
Well, you're just so handsome. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say nothing. You own a mirror, you know.
So how did you like the feast yesterday? You thought it was hectic?
I had a great time.
Your video was funny.
Oh, you think so?
You had the mapina in the bag.
That's my travel one.
How many do you have?
I have, so there's my mother's original, but she didn't like that I was using her duster too much because she only had a couple. So she bought me my own as a Christmas gift. So now I got one with sunflowers, and then I got another one that's blue that looks like my great Aunt Annie would wear it. She's 105.
God bless her.
I know. We thought she died once.
Really?
Yeah, but she didn't make it in the box. She's good.
When did your growth spurt come?
That's a good question. It was like a progression, I guess.
So it wasn't a growth spurt. It was a growth gradual.
It's like...
GG.
I just noticed it one day. I was like, oh my God, I'm a giant. Looked in the mirror and I said, oh, this is it. This is the moment.
It's just one day you realized you were tall?
Yeah. And then I
Taller.
looked at everyone else and I'm like, wow, I'm short. When my neck got a hurt to look into somebody's eyes, I'm short.
Like a tall guy, you're saying?
Any tall person.
You got
Yeah, I gotta look up.
I'm not tall either, though. Everybody says I'm short.
Now, how tall are you?
5'8", 5'9". If girls are asking, I'm 5'9.5".
So you're the catfish.
Yeah.
You're the catfish.
I'm the
Okay.
catfish, for
All
sure.
right. So 4'8" officially. Not 4'8". 5'8".
Sometimes,
I made you a lot shorter. You're 5'8" officially.
yeah.
And if girls
About
ask,
60 pounds overweight. It's about 60 pounds. No hair. Bald.
I hate to tell you, but when you brought up weight, I gotta warn you, you gotta stay away from two numbers with women. Weight, age. Don't ask.
Don't ask her, right?
Don't even bother.
Don't ever ask a girl how much she weighs.
Never.
How much do you weigh?
But
I don't know.
do I talk to the wall?
You said height 4'9".
Yeah, I'm proud of that. Because when I put on my scapatels and do my hair, it's 5'2".
What do you put a puff? Like Snooki? How do you make your hair a little, what do you do?
I'm not telling you my secrets.
Is it on Instagram? Like I could look in,
Oh, no.
no?
Oh, no.
I think that could be a good video.
Of me doing my hair?
Yeah, or you showing how to, gain 3 inches.
I mean, I don't know if there's enough time for that. That's a lot of effort.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You could chop it down. Put the highlights.
I guess I could. But then it's just a lot of work. I got to be going out for that.
Yeah, but just set your camera up and do it.
And just,
Yeah.
oh, this is how I do my hair. These
Yeah,
are my
yeah.
scapatels.
Get ready with me.
I can't even walk in these scapatels.
So why do you put them on?
Because I really want to be tall.
But you said you're tall. You looked in the mirror and you noticed you were tall.
Yeah, when I was 3'9" and then grew to 4'9". That's tall for me.
You think you'll get a little taller?
Oh, no, the coffee stopped my growth.
You'd rather not give up the coffee, right?
No, I
You don't
can't
want to
give
drink
up.
milk? Do you think milk helps you grow? Remember when we were kids, they always say like milk helps you grow, and now you don't hear about it anymore?
Yeah, because it was a lie. It was a lie then, it's a lie now. I don't even like milk.
No?
No, I don't drink milk.
Are you lactose?
No, I just don't like it. It
Do
tastes
you like
weird.
almond milk?
Okay, almond milk.
Or cashew? There's a lot of different milks now.
I know, there's like 50 different milks. I don't know. I don't really like the almond milk. I'm not against it, but it's not my favorite. I tried it once for fun.
How did you end up in New York this weekend?
It's a long
Yeah,
story.
you told me you were supposed to do a show or something.
No, I was supposed to do something else, like some other thing lined up, and then I hit my head on
Was it a bag?
a bag.
Was it for money?
Yes.
Yeah?
Why do you think I'm so sketchy?
Yeah, right? Like she's not telling us.
Because,
Would you have to clip someone or something?
yeah, I had to throw someone in the water. Just owes me money, and I'm just going to summon all my muscles and throw them in.
So how did you
So-
end up here?
Well, it started when I hit my head on a pipe. Then,
You hit your head on a pipe.
yeah, I was cleaning out my basement. My mother wanted a pumpkin, so I hit my head on a pipe. Because I don't, see, the height thing always gets in the way. I think I'm a lot shorter than what I am, so I think I could just walk under things. That's not true.
What kind of pipe was it?
It was a small copper pipe.
For
And I stood up, and Three Stooges style, I went boing. I fell down.
ding?
Yeah, ding, boing.
Yeah.
I had the little egg pop up like Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole thing.
You split the wig.
Basically, so then I had a
So
cut
did
my
you have a
trip in.
concussion or something?
Yeah, I had a concussion.
Yeah?
But I'm
No, for
healing.
real,
I'm
for
healing.
real.
No, I really did.
Are you a little stunat right now?
I'm always stunada. I even told the doctors, if you think I'm crazy, that's normal for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a nut, but I'm more of a pistachio.
What makes you a pistachio and not a nochola?
I mean, hard shell, somewhat cracks. Green on the inside. Delicious when salty. Pistachio.
You got anything else?
I gotta think about it.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't call myself a
What kind
pistachio
of nut
often.
would I be?
Nut. You're like a hazel.
A hazelnut?
You're like a hazelnut.
I love hazelnut.
See, aren't those good?
I love Nutella too.
See, you made it to Nutella. Could be sweet. Could be.
You love sweets, right?
For a diabetic, sure, I love sweets.
They don't love you back, right?
They don't love me back.
We were talking before. I was asking her if she papanya, and she goes, "No, I just like a couple of Skittles."
Listen,
What did you mean by that? Like,
because
sugar-
everybody in their 20s gets high on Skittles, but my numbers jump. blah. They get high on the ganj. See, it's the concussion talking. A lot of people in their 20s, they get high on the ganj. I don't need the ganj to get high. I just take some Skittles. I'm high.
It's cheaper too, right?
Yeah, it's cheaper. If I really want to get lit, it's those baby M&Ms in the tube.
Or you just pop the whole tube?
Oh, yeah.
I used to not even like, my friends used to like pour them out. I used to just, like in the whole, eat the whole shit. Pause.
How do you fit all that in your mouth? I thought I had a big mouth.
No. It was like I sipped it.
Oh,
it was like it's like
I
let's
thought
say
you
this
did
is
it
a
like
soup,
one.
You get like this, like.
Honestly, the way I eat, I'm surprised I became type 1 before type 2.
Were you like very young when that happened?
17.
Really? Is it runs in your family?
I'm actually the only type 1.
Really?
Yeah.
So what does it mean exactly? Because I saw the thing on your arm yesterday.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, this one.
So what does that actually mean?
So this gives me insulin. Basically my autoimmune system destroys the beta cells that make insulin.
Uh-huh.
So I don't produce my own insulin.
Wow.
So I have this nifty
So you
thing.
don't like have to.
I used to take the needles, like.
So now that replaces the needle.
Yeah, and I got another device that gives me readings.
But do you gotta like poke yourself in the arm to put that there or something?
Oh yeah, every 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even feel it.
No.
Nah.
Because you're a tough cookie, right?
I want to say yes, but no.
You remind me of a tough cookie. I don't know. When we were talking, I'm like, this girl reminds me like she's 180 years old. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm still like processing it. And honestly, I'm glad we met yesterday because today I would have been dumbfounded. Like, remember how I was yesterday? That I just couldn't believe it?
But I got a question. If you heard my voice behind a closed door, would you picture me?
No, absolutely not.
Would you picture, like, who would you picture?
Your grandma, maybe?
She's a nice lady.
Yeah, I bet.
She don't even sound like this.
Where did you get like the way you talk from? You think from her, like your parents, your family?
I don't know. I speak North End. I guess it's just...
You're North End. They're like 100 years behind, right?
I mean, we've changed a lot, but we got some of the best neighbors. I like that we're still like a community, you know? I like that I know a lot of people from there, and I like that I know all my neighbors, and they're like family pretty much. We're all like family.
North End is still very Italian, right?
Still pretty Italian.
Are you one of those that are like, oh, I remember when years ago?
Stop, I said that yesterday to someone.
What did you say? What was it about?
So
Was it about like the tomatoes being
I was good.
99 cents a pound or something?
What kind of tomatoes you buying?
Oh, I'm just saying.
I remember.
Was it about some kind of pricing or something?
No, it's about nicknames in the North End. Because, like, my grandfather, he was a carpenter, but everyone called him Splinters. Or
That's a
like,
good nickname.
I remember a guy named Johnny Shoes, because he sold shoes, and he had a sister, Anna Slippers.
Because she sold slippers?
No, because she sold shoes with them.
What's your nickname?
I don't really have one. But I like to lie to people sometimes when I meet them. I'm just like,
Give
yes.
your own nickname?
Not really.
Because if you give yourself your own nickname, it's not funny.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real.
I would call you like Ivana Pesci. Because you remind me like of Joe Pesci a lot.
I feel like at that point, just call me like Fish or something, so you know what
Fish?
it means. Yeah, Pesci, Fish. I like that. See?
I feel like you can't give a girl a nickname Fish. It's not nice. Imagine just calling a girl Fish. It's like the worst. Go formaggio, Italian cheese, the way it's meant to be. These artisan wraps are stuffed with fresh mozz. Fresh mozzarella, the way it's meant to be. Taste the formaggio difference. Available at ShopRite, Key Food, Hannah Ford, Costco, Sam's Club, and Walmart. Get formaggio today. What's up, guys? It's the Growing Up Italian Boys. And if you have an ancestor that was born in Italy, you may be eligible for dual citizenship.
Listen, the Italian passport has a 100% success rate in helping people obtain their Italian citizenship, like I have right here, from the very start of the process up until the end with the final application.
You can check for eligibility at theitalianpassport.com/growingupitalian. If you mention us, you might get a little discount.
I don't know. I'd like it.
Okay, well,
I'd be okay
that's
with
why
it.
I think you're 140 years old.
Well, I don't even have a nickname. I kind of feel bad. But I lie to people because they ask me, what's your nickname? And I'm just like, yes. I'll never tell.
You should give Sabino like the best neighborhood nickname you can, and we'll think up one for you.
I'm gonna think of one for you right now. Hold on, go ahead, go first.
Okay, but you tell me.
No, you go first.
I don't want to go first. I don't want to go first.
She wants to see how nice her nickname's gonna be before I give her hers.
Well, I don't want to say. Okay, you say it first.
I was something about your voice, like maybe Nonna Ivana. Ivana not la nonna.
I don't know.
Ivana the voice.
The voice.
Ivana the voice. You're a lot nicer than me.
She likes Sabino tits.
I was gonna call you haircut.
Oh, haircut. Bino the cut.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It comes with the
And I
territory.
like you so much.
That's very sweet of you.
You're so nice, and I call you haircut.
Listen, it happens to the best of us. It comes with the territory, you know?
No one has like nicknames anymore, though. It's not really like a thing anymore.
I mean, it's funny. You do one thing in front of somebody one time, and you get the name forever. Like in our crew, it's more people. It's like the Nicks, Tonys, and Johns. People, there's a lot of Nicks, right? So how are you going to split the Nicks?
Well, see, there you go. That's why we have nicknames.
We start calling each other by last names. Oh, you know Tony Shoes? Yeah, whatever
Johnny
slippers.
Shoes.
Johnny
Whatever
Shoes and
slippers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
you
a good
already
way to
forgot.
remember family in North End, right?
They weren't like related to me, but I still remember them.
Did your grandparents have nicknames in the neighborhood?
Well, I told you, Splinters for my grandfather.
What about your nonna? Was the Splinter's wife?
No. She
No?
didn't have a nickname. You gotta earn it,
You got to earn it.
I guess. I don't know how people got nicknames back then. I always knew people by their nicknames. Sometimes,
you got to make your bones.
yeah, sometimes I forgot their real name because I knew them by their nickname.
Yeah, that happens. How do you store someone's phone? Like their phone number, nickname or?
Sometimes it's just the one nickname. Sometimes a nickname is just "Hey you." If I really don't
Kid.
know your name,
I'm really bad with remembering names. And I realized during San Gennaro this year, like the people I see every day, I can't remember names. Are you good with remembering names?
oh God no. Unless I know you,
Like if you follow them on Instagram.
oh I wouldn't know. I'm not too modern.
Why not?
Cause I'm set in my ways. I don't want to change.
How did you start doing stand-up comedy?
My father told me to get into it in a sense. So,
How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, pretty recent. I'm not that old. So before this, I was barely even on Instagram. You're lucky if I knew how to use it.
So you were doing comedy first or Instagram first?
Comedy first. The
Really?
Instagram
So you're
came after.
opposite.
Yeah, and I'm a late bloomer. I didn't do it during COVID.
No?
It was after COVID. I was, I'm very close with my father, and he's like, you're pretty funny. You should be a comedian. And I'm like,
You are funny.
Oh, stop you. You're just trying to make up for calling me Pesci.
How did so do you enjoy doing it?
Love it.
What's your routine like?
Wow.
Don't say you gotta come see me live.
Well, you
This'll
gotta
make
come
people-
see me live.
People, I know, I will. But people watching this, what could they expect when they see you at the stage?
I did post my first joke. I said on stage one time. I was at an open mic. And I didn't know what to say, but I only had 2 minutes to make them laugh. So I came up at the top of my head. I'm like, everyone kept pointing out my voice, how beautiful it was, and I'm like, well, I know no one's ever heard a voice so beautiful. So I got up on stage and I said, I can't build a dating website. I can't build a dating Como se llama app. Okay, yeah, that. So I can't have one because everyone thinks, they're getting Sophia Loren. And then I show up and they got Joe Pesci in a skirt. That was the first joke I ever told on stage, and I still say it to this day.
So that's a spoiler alert.
It's a spoiler. You said, don't say it, see you live.
I know.
So anyways,
wait, do you say the same jokes all the time, or you come with?
Oh, no, I come up with new ones. It depends. Depends what happens to me in a week.
Who are your favorite comedians besides Mario Bosco?
Us.
What? Why are you laughing?
I said nothing. Who even spoke? It was him.
Yeah.
He's
What-
like, I'm not laughing you.
What'd you think of Mario Bosco yesterday?
He was so cute.
You should take him to Boston with you for a couple of days.
He told me he likes Cheers.
Cheers?
Yeah, where everybody knows your name.
What's that?
Apparently, he don't know the name.
What do you mean?
You've never heard of the show Cheers.
Yeah, that's such a Boston thing.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Ah!
Yesterday you met our other friend, Static, from Boston.
Yeah, I met him.
And he was asking you who your favorite comedians were.
You really never heard of Cheers?
No.
The sitcom. It's like one of the most famous
Yeah,
sitcoms
the
ever.
whole theme song is Where Everybody Knows Your Name.
Where everybody knows your name.
See, he knows it.
Wow.
Should we watch an episode together?
I will happily watch an episode.
Yeah? Do you have a favorite episode?
Oh, not really.
It's like a zillion.
A favorite character? What is it, like Hospital? General Hospital? It's like a drama series?
No, it's like not
A sitcom.
not really a drama. It's a sitcom. You laugh.
Like kind of like Full House.
Yeah, you just gotta watch it.
But you don't pay attention? It's like one of those shows you just have on the background?
You just gotta watch it.
I'm not big into TV like that.
Why?
I
TV
have
shaped
ADHD low key. I'm figuring it out now.
TV shaped my whole personality.
TV? What else? What other shows? You said you didn't watch The Sopranos, which is wild.
Wow, you like to throw that in my face. Wow, look, he threw me under the bus.
I feel like it would help, a little bit to understand some inside jokes and stuff.
I don't know.
That's why I watched it, because I never watched it fully, like all the way through, only episodes, and then I watched it all the way through 2 times.
I actually really only heard of it because people used to, when I first started doing my videos, people would tell me, you look like Carmela, but you got the personality of Tony. And I'm like, thank you.
How do you drink your orange juice?
What makes you think I drink orange juice?
Oh, you said the personality of Tony.
I never watched The Sopranos, so how do I know?
That's why I'm asking.
I just know he stands in a
You
bathrobe.
like pulp? No
I do
pulp,
like
some pulp, or lots of pulp?
I like
Orange juice
pulp.
very bad for diabetes.
See? Unless I
I
go
learned-
low, then I need
I
it.
learned that the hard way because I kind of have diabetes too. Well, I do.
Oh, what are you, my pancreatic pal?
Yeah. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Because your pancreas, type 2 is different.
Yeah.
Your pancreas produces insulin, but your body doesn't absorb it. That's type
I'm
2.
learning so much today.
What is the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
Type
No,
1's
but-
autoimmune. So it's like your autoimmune system attacks your beta cells and your body doesn't produce the insulin. Type 2, your body produces the insulin, but it's not absorbed in your cells.
The things you learn on a Growing Up Italian podcast. But yeah, I realized one day that something was wrong because of orange juice, or it might have been apple juice during breakfast. I was in the Hamptons, and then I was getting ready to leave, and I had orange juice and a bagel, and then I had to pee like 3 times on the way home. I'm
Oof,
like,
Madonna.
it's never like that because it makes you dehydrated and
Makes you high.
yeah,
So your glucose was
Yeah.
skyrocket.
Yeah.
When they found out I was like 400, like I had not eaten for like 8 hours, but my glucose was like 400, and that's how the doctors know.
But yeah, type 1 is different. I feel like
Yeah.
I could be totally wrong, but I think it's because of, I'm super overweight and because I eat cookies every 3 minutes.
Well, I still eat cookies. I just gotta, get the insulin.
So that's like the cheat note.
It's like, yes
Get out of
and
jail
no.
free. You slap the insulin and
I mean, my sugar still spikes. Some things make me like when I go really high, I get real dizzy.
like what? What's that thing that'll make you
Like Dunkin's iced coffee, I don't have that no more.
no?
And I love my Dunks.
But do you have it with no sugar?
Oh yeah, now I drink coffee black. That's it. That's
you
it.
drop of milk.
Mostly espresso. I was never one for
Well, you
like
don't
the
like
milk,
milk.
with sugar. Yeah, I don't like milk. I don't like sugar. But
You
there
got
was
espresso
something.
downstairs.
Well, your
I saw
sister
you
makes a good
downstairs.
espresso.
Exactly. I saw you downstairs. You're like, this is good.
It was good. Good coffee's good coffee.
But you like Dunks.
I'm a Massachusetts person. Of course, I'm gonna like Dunkin's.
Why is this? What's the obsession? By the way, this is gonna be back-to-back Boston episodes. So for everybody at home right now, if you're still here after last week and this week, we apologize. Okay? My friend Simone, he called me the other day. I felt bad because I'm like, we can't do the pod now. I just did 2 Boston episodes. I think we're good for like another year. She's laughing.
Oh my
Do you think
God.
New Yorkers and Bostons have like a real issue?
Not really.
Because when you walked in here, you're like, I just want to let you know I'm a Red Sox fan.
I
And
had
I was
to,
like, okay, cool.
I had to make that clear. I was in New York performing. There was like 2 Massachusetts people there, and I'm like, yeah, the only people that root for the Sox. That was the one time the room went silent. So I had to specify.
You just wanted to assert dominance.
No, I just don't want to get thrown in the water later.
So I'm a Mets fan, and he is too, but he wears Yankee hats. I don't usually. I wear Yankee hats sometimes when I'm on vacation. Like when I want people to know that
Does it make you feel better that I don't wear Yankees hats? Does that make you feel better?
It's way more sacrilegious for you to wear a
Yeah.
Yankees hat than us.
Yeah,
I mean, I can really wear whatever I want,
Very true.
yeah.
but I have my hat, the B. The B could be for Boston, the B could be for Bonetti. You don't know.
Bonetti, it could be.
That's the beauty about my name, a little bit of goodness.
What part of Italy are you guys from?
So
family.
I'm a quarter Sicilian and the rest is Viennese, which is from the Campania region.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like it's next to Napoli, but it's not Napoli.
Okay. Have you been there before?
Oh, plenty of times. I still got family there.
Yeah.
'Cause my-
Do you speak Italian?
Not fluently, but I know enough to tell my grandfather which pills to take and to take him to doctor's appointments and help out when I can.
So how do you like the pills? You go, Gestaca or something? Like, what do you mean by that?
No, we don't say cod. That's like a Sicilian dialect.
Really?
Yeah. My mother told me that my great-grandmother, who's from Sicily, lived in New York, then went to Boston because she married a fisherman, that she used to say venica, but that's like a Sicilian dialect.
I feel like we say that too, though. At least, I mean, I'm from Salerno. Close enough.
But
We don't say qua.
I say qua. But
Really?
her
You're a fancy
side-
gal.
Classy lady.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
you know
then
you
you
had a
come.
classy lady here?
I should have known. I should have
Yeah.
known.
Just because my voice sounds like it got testosterone doesn't mean it does. Just let you know.
Man, yesterday was interesting when I met you. The whole room stopped once they heard your voice.
Well,
It was like when the record scratches, like, and
Listen-
everybody looks.
I have a habit of leaving people speechless. What do you want?
It's a good thing.
I thank you.
I see a lot of your content because when I discovered you, I messaged you very early on.
You're lucky
Right.
I saw that because I don't usually look at my DMs.
She was like, she was big time in me. I was like,
I was.
what's happening? Yeah, because you were like, oh, we'll see. I'm
And
a
also-
very busy gal.
I
But
am.
then we made it work.
We did. I'm sorry. I wasn't
I
trying
remember-
to big time.
No, because I was in the North End and I was trying to get another episode. And you were like, oh, I'm busy.
It was the wrong day. The stars weren't aligned.
Yeah.
You could have.
Everything happens for a reason, though.
Yeah. Now I'm here. I felt so bad.
No. But since I've messaged you, your social media blow up has been funny. It's one of those things. Like I showed your video to somebody else from Boston the other day, and it's funny. People, crispy, crunchy, savory, and sweet. Order what you want on Uber Eats.
Listen, guys, from now to the end of the year, December 31st, on the Uber Eats app, you go to Anthony and Sampanini shop, and you get a nice $25 off.
When you use the code Panini.
You got to use the code Panini.
Terms apply. See app for details. Like you're getting bigger and bigger, right? Like do you get recognized a lot now? Like from
Yeah. Every time someone recognizes me, though, I take a selfie with them.
yeah?
But like for my sake.
But you tell them take a selfie with me?
No, they tell me, and I say, okay, I'll do it, but you got to take a selfie with me. So then I have a bunch of selfies with random people on my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you put like in a specific album, like fan mail or something?
No, I just had it. That's it.
Can you show us maybe an example?
I met 2 girls yesterday.
Yeah? At the feast?
Yeah. And they go, excuse me, are you the Italian mother? I go, I could be. Ashpe.
Ashp. Which one are you? Oh, I'm serious. Are you even in the picture?
I'm right here.
Oh my God.
You
Really?
didn't notice I have like 7 dimples?
That doesn't even look like you.
He needs reading glasses.
Yeah.
I'll give you my mother's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what like her vision is?
No clue.
Do you wear glasses?
Yeah, I have contacts right now.
Really?
Yeah. If I took these out, I don't think I could see you.
That might be a good thing for you. No, it's funny because I never wore glasses.
You never...
I'm supposed to.
Wait, so you can't see me right now?
No, I could see it. My vision's more like farsighted, but
I was going to say you're
It's
missing
pretty
out,
good.
but that's okay.
I have literally just one level. Like it's 0.25 on my left eye.
Oh,
And my right is good.
I am much blinder than you.
Yeah.
I can't see nothing.
And you just decide to wear contacts all the time?
Yeah.
Yesterday you had like the glasses and the sunglasses.
Those are my mother's from TJ Maxx.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you use it specifically for content?
Specifically, yes, but I try to match the glasses with the duster.
It's so funny being that you're from the North End, right? Mm-hmm. We always talk about Boston, and I want to go visit again.
I
What's
highly
your
recommend.
Yeah, it's a cool city, but 2-3 days in and out. You know, you have a
3
good
days.
time.
We're such nice people.
No, you guys are.
Not for nothing.
No, it's cool. I like Boston a lot, and you guys really. We always talk about it because we hang out with so many people from Boston. All our friends move here from Boston, and it's funny because we're a lot more similar than we think. Like the sports rivalries make it weird, I think, but we are very similar. I think
Very.
we're very hospitable, like people. Like we take care of people, you know.
Well, that's like another thing I like about my neighborhood. Not to be partial, but like I said, we're like family. I mean, you're still very friendly. It's still like you're very friendly with neighbors. It's still a community, and you know that's my favorite part of my neighborhood. That's why I don't know if I could ever leave that because they're not just your neighbor that you just knew. If I grew up with you, if I knew you from the neighborhood, your family.
No, and that's how it should be. And yeah, so when we went, the Boston guys like showed us so much love from everybody, from social media personalities to the big boys. You know, like we went to the Boston Celtics game. It was fun. It was a fun time.
All right.
TD Garden. Do you go to Celtics games or no?
I gotta have one more confession. It's on my bucket list though.
You haven't been to the Garden there, TD
Oh
Garden?
no, I've been to the Garden.
Okay.
I've never seen a game at Fenway Park.
Are you serious?
Never.
I've been to Fenway Park.
I went to Fenway Park because I went on like a Girl Scouts trip. So I was
So you're selling cookies there.
no, they showed us there was like a field trip. They're like, oh, let's take the kids to Fenway Park. I never saw a game there though.
So I went to Fenway for Derek Jeter's last game. And I'm not even a Yankee fan. It's an old stadium.
So you're doing better than me, is what you're telling me.
Kinda.
Yeah, that can't be right because
When it comes to like seeing a game at Fenway, yeah.
But I even went to school in that area, and I've seen Fenway outside. I've passed by it 100 times. I know where it is. I have never been in for a game.
Do you know what the Green Monster is?
Of course, I
Okay.
was gonna say I know who he is.
Who is he?
He's my friend.
Oh yeah. How did you meet him?
I actually grew up with him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I can name drop him.
I think we're thinking of different Green Monsters.
No, he's the Green Monster. Like he's the mascot.
He is the mascot?
I believe
Yeah,
the Red
like he-
Sox mascot is a green monster.
Yeah.
Is it? No, because the Green Monster's that left wall.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, we're talking.
Oh, so
different
you
one.
know the guy that's under the suit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm literally going to look up what your mascot is, if you don't mind.
Is the Green Monster. I was gonna say that much. I know.
Because I'm thinking of the Phillies mascot. Hold on, I just want to see. So you know the guy that's under the suit right now. Don't admit it. to
He's a
anyone.
little older than me.
Oh, yeah,
but-
yeah. Okay, I've seen this, yeah.
But like I knew him. Yeah, I knew him growing up.
You know who the Yankees Green Monster is?
I don't know.
Championships.
Mets fan?
Yeah, I am a Mets fan, but you know, with
Look
the
at 'em advocating for the
with the
Yankees.
With the Boston guys and gals, I always got to remind them.
Wait, so the Yankees are the middle ground here? Like, is that what you're
Because
telling
you know what
me?
it is. Because a lot of Boston people say, "Oh, we're the sports town." I'm like, 27 championships though. That's just there, and then, we have a lot of teams. We got almost 2 teams in every sport. So that's when I say, hold on, Yankees got 27. So, I'm just a biased New Yorker though.
I know, look at you being biased. And then you wanted me to pick Mike's over Moderns. I can't be biased. I
What are you-
support
No,
it.
I want
what
you to
are
pick
your-
Moderns over Mike's.
You wanted me to pick.
Don't twist my words around.
You wanted me to pick a side? I can't do that.
I was just being biased because I went to Moderns.
Yes, but you haven't been to Mike's, so you can't.
So next time I go, we'll go.
Okay.
The cannolis look good from there. Oh, no, you know what? I never went there, but my friend brought cannolis from there. So I did try them. Carlo and Sarah brought them.
They like Mike's.
Well, they got cannolis for there when we did the podcast.
They seem so nice. Are they nice?
They
in
are.
person?
They live by there, by Boston.
So I remember walking down the street once, and I had to do a double take because I swear I saw that guy Carlo on like Hanover Street. So like I know they like live in Boston somewhere. I don't know where.
I don't know where either. It's like spinning me in a circle over there.
You're lucky I remember where I live. I'm not gonna keep track of where other people live.
Yeah, that's true. It's too much. It's too much to think about all the time.
Now you got me talking about people. I don't even know them.
Yeah. They're going to say, look, she doesn't know us.
They're gonna be watching this being like, who's this girl?
No.
Who's this Joe Pesci person?
Yeah.
The Queen of Hanover Street.
The Queen of Hanover. That would have been a more catchy catchphrase for you.
The Queen of Hanover?
Yeah. What social media personalities do you like? Like, who do you watch and say, okay, they're funny?
I mean, me. And
You watch your own video a million times?
I have to, because I got to make sure it's good. Then I go, okay, enough of her.
Do you ever... Who's that go-to person that you ask for advice? That it's funny or not?
Oh, in
'Cause
general?
we all have that person. Like the pre-post person.
Oh, well, I'm kind of lucky. I live with, like, my entire family.
So you show them?
I'll show my sister, my brother, my mother. In fact, my mother's usually, like, they're around the house when I'm filming. They're just quiet for, like, 5 seconds. And my mother will be like,
Do they get mad when you tell them to shh?
oh, God, no.
No?
Oh, no.
They're very supportive of what you're doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
got a lot of support. Actually, when I first started comedy, like I said, I wasn't even going to do it. My father kind of did it for me. He's like, I signed you up for a class, you're going to go. And I loved it because he knows me better than anyone. Mm-hmm. And I really look up to him. He's my buddy. So
That's cute.
I'm a daddy's girl. What do you want? So I started doing it a couple times, and I really liked it. So then I started doing open mics. But I didn't want to tell the rest of my family, like, just yet. And that was stupid because they're very supportive. My whole family is. Like, they're so good, and I'm so lucky.
Do they come to your shows too?
All the time. Even everyone from my neighborhood. They always come and support me every time I post about a show. I love when I get comments. They're like, I'm coming with bells on. That's the beautiful thing about the North End is that you have so much support. Like I said, they're family. So I used to sneak out of the house and go to open mics around Boston. Mm-hmm. My grandmother, she has the Italian security camera. She sticks her head out the window, the first floor apartment. Oh, look at that. The security camera. You didn't tell me we were being extra recorded.
Yeah.
So she thought that I was sneaking out of the house because I had a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And she cornered my sister, so my sister gave me the heads up. So when she asked me, I noticed you're sneaking out of the house a lot. I was like, okay, this is it. I could tell the truth or I could lie. So I told her his name is Marco.
Polo?
So she thought I was seeing a guy for like a few months when I was like doing it early on. And she's like, I don't know if I like this guy because you only see him at night. Like, why isn't he taking you out in the day? She goes, he don't come to meet the family. Like, who is he? And I was like, well, he's shy. Then, somehow, some way, she got a video of me doing stand-up. And she goes, Ivana, you're a comedian. And I said, yeah, you didn't know. I swear I told you. Is your dementia coming early? What's going on?
So your life of being a comedian is like a relationship, a secret relationship.
Well, it was fun sneaking around, but it's actually more fun when I see, like, all the support I get.
Yeah.
So, like, my grandmother, she comes to a lot of shows. My mother comes to, like, every show.
Really?
All the time.
How often are you performing?
Whenever I'm booked.
Really?
I just say yes and then go.
So
I have no,
once a
like,
week?
statistics on this.
No?
Some weeks are busier than others.
But you're doing this full time.
I mean, I do it as full time as it gets. I mean, I don't know what that means. If that's kind of dumb to say, but I do it whenever I'm booked. Whenever someone messages me to do a show, if I can make it, I go. And that's my policy. So.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
And you handle all the bookings yourself?
Oh, yeah.
So if someone's looking at this right now, they want to book Joe Pesci's daughter, what do they have to do?
DM.
So you handle everything?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, or like DM, depending on like what social
DM
media.
professional.
Yeah, because some of them I don't even see.
Really?
Yeah.
You almost didn't see the Grown Up Italian podcast.
I almost didn't. I felt terrible.
How do you think our followers are going to react to you? I always like to know how people feel about that. Because sometimes people don't want to come on the show because they feel they're going to get made fun of. Because, sometimes our followers are a little rough. Like, they're going to question your Italianness.
That's
you know?
okay. Let them question.
People can't handle it. Some people don't come on the show.
Let them say whatever they want. I know who I am. I don't need anyone to tell me.
It's a good perspective.
Everybody got an opinion. I respect it. If someone wants to say whatever they want, okay.
Good for you.
Oh, stop.
Right?
I got a thick skin. Nothing gets past me. You can't insult me.
Really?
That's my one talent.
So if someone talks bad about you, it doesn't bother you?
Not really.
That's good.
I just go off and do my own thing.
You just like brush it off, or
Yeah, pretty much.
it's a good way to be.
I mean, I don't like to worry about little things. I just worry about what I'm doing. I can't control what other people do.
Life is too short, right?
Yeah. Life's too short and I'm shorter.
Good way to put it. So like, what's next for you? What do you want to do that where do you want to take this? Where do you see this going?
I don't know. I take it one day at a time. I just look for the next opportunity and I just go with it. I don't really wherever it goes, I'm happy. As long as I'm happy with it, I'm good.
Was there a moment where you realized, okay, this is for real, and it changed your perspective?
When I got into the Boston Comedy Festival.
Really? What's that?
So it's this weekend of comedy. It's like 4 days, and it's a competition, and like different comedians from really all over compete. And
It's not just Boston comedians?
Oh no, we've had others.
Okay.
So first year I applied, I didn't get in, but second year I got in. And then it was like, this is so unreal, because I remember watching it like from an audience member perspective, and now I'm in it. This feels unreal. And that was another instance. I got a good support from my neighborhood. A lot of neighborhood people, my family showed up, and that means the world to me. You don't even know.
Did you win? Is it like a competition? So there's one winner?
I didn't win, but
And how many participants were there?
God knows. There's 4 something rounds. I don't know.
So there's a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot.
That's when you realized you got something special.
But I was like, I didn't know I'd get in.
We're very excited to announce a long-term partnership with the Soto Gastronomia out from Australia. These guys got a really, really interesting restaurant concept where all their profits go to all these Italian charities.
DeSoto has a very interesting story. So they're first generation Italian Australians.
They're basically us in Australia.
DeSoto was created in their parents' and grandparents' honor so that they can pay their legacy forward. 100% of their proceeds goes to people in need, charities, and the arts.
DeSoto will be supporting us this year, so you know the content's going to be even better.
Bro, and who knows, maybe at some point we're going to have to take a trip down under, huh?
I was always curious how the Italian Australians made food.
It's time we find out.
Listen, I gotta be honest. Me too. My family's super supportive of everything I do. Like every event, my mom, my dad, my nonna, they all show up, and that's always like a great feeling because, you know, it shows that they really care about what I'm doing, what we're doing. So having your family support goes a long way, like much more than people think. You know.
It means a lot because there were a lot of moments I was like, I'm gonna give up, I'm gonna stop, and if it wasn't for my like family to tell me to keep going, and if it wasn't for like the support of my neighborhood and community, it would like I don't know if I would have made it as far as I did, and I'm so happy where I'm at right now.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's real stuff.
like
right
I
there.
said, I love when I see neighborhood people say they want to come. It means the world to me. Actually,
Shout outs to the North End, man. The North End is still a really super Italian neighborhood, and I like to go to Boston. I try to go like twice a year. Like I said, those restaurants there's like 100 restaurants in that little neighborhood.
Actually, I did think of one other moment that meant a lot to me in comedy. Are you familiar with St. Anthony's Feast in the
Yes,
North End?
of course. So in the North End, you guys have like 4 weekends of feast in August, correct?
Yeah, they're all different societies.
Okay, but St. Anthony.
Well, the first one is St. Agrippina's, then Della Cava, then the Madonna del Soccorso, and the last one will be St. Anthony's.
What about St. Gennaro too, no? Don't you guys have a St. Gennaro?
Well, that's kind of new. I'm not... These I'm talking about like the original societies that are like 100 plus years old.
Okay.
So I've been a member like... I mean, officially a member when you're 21, but I've always been around it, participated in it since a
in
young
all the
age.
societies? Or
No, just St. Anthony's. I'm a member.
Is there a
And
lot-
St. Agrippina's actually.
is there a
St.
lot of
Agrippina's.
members there?
Oh yeah, and it's like we go generations back. So like my grandfather was a member, my mother's a member, my brother's a member, I'm a member, my sister's a member. So we got generations. I'm also, like I said, part of St. Agrippina's, but that's just I don't have generations in that one. But they're wonderful society. So when I
That's cool that you do that. A lot of people young in the social media world don't do that.
I like the traditions. But one great moment was, you know the bandstand we have at St. Anthony's, right?
Well, you're saying the band for the feast?
Well,
What's a bandstand? I don't know what that is.
you know where the performers perform? You've probably seen like
The
a lot of...
stage, like,
yeah,
almost?
the stage.
Okay.
You've probably seen like iconic pictures of it, right? Nah.
No, of St. Anthony's bandstand. You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so
where
I'm
where they
putting
have, like-
this together as you're talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
imagining it's like a stage where they perform the songs,
Yeah.
like of the procession and everything.
Well, they performed... We hire like, singers...
Oh, so it's
whatever.
a
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, it's a stage.
Okay.
Years ago, my grandfather built that stage, and he died. I never met him, but I always heard stories passed down to me. So it was when I was little, it was always my dream to perform on that stage. And when I became a comedian, I got a chance to perform on that
Oh,
stage.
nice. Yeah, that's
and
nice.
And when the St. Anthony Society told me, I was in tears. That
It
made
meant a
my
lot
life.
to you.
Oh, it meant
Well, also
the world to
because
me.
your grandfather helped build that stage years ago, so it's like in a way that you perform for him.
Yeah, and I never got to meet him, and I always felt bad because I missed out.
Yeah.
He died before I was born.
Yeah, both of my nonnos too died before I was born. And I was named after pretty much both of them. My name's Sabino, Michele. So I'm named after both my nonnos.
That's my father's name, Michele.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Michele, like that, or Michael?
Well, my brother is Michael, but my father's Michele. We call him Michael.
It's funny because
Or Big Mike.
all my, so on my mom's side, Michele, all the brothers and sisters have like one kid named Michele or Michael, or my sister's Michela. And then on my dad's side, they're all Sabino. Do you believe in those traditions of like naming the firstborn child after?
110%. I'm named after a cousin in Italy, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a cousin in Italy?
Yeah.
Why not like a nonna here or something? They just like the name?
My mother liked the name, and she was like very attached to my cousin There's a cousin on my father's side, so when she went to visit my father's family in Italy,
She
got
liked
very
it so
attached.
much that she's like, I'm gonna name my daughter after you.
basically, she liked all of them, but she's like, you have a pretty girl's name.
Ivana.
Isn't it beautiful? Rolls off your tongue.
Ivana.
Drop the A, but I'm not saying nothing.
You drop. Wait.
You drop the A.
how?
Ivan.
Ivana.
Ivan.
Ivan.
And I heard the A.
Yeah. You,
There it is.
You were imagining something.
Well, I didn't turn up my hearing aids. I'm sorry.
You have hearing aids?
No, I don't have hearing aids.
I figure like being your 140, you would. A lot of your content, you like use a lot of old school Italian words. Could you teach me some of them? Maybe some Boston, North End words?
I was going to say, you want North End or you want like...
I want North End.
Okay, so one word I always loved growing up is scalupin.
What?
Scalupin.
How you spell that?
God knows, I can't spell in English, let alone that.
Scalupin.
Scalupin. It means like when you're going out. You put on your scapatalis, you're going out.
You ever heard of that one, Pig? Okay. That's a new one for us. Scalupin.
Scalupin.
Oh, what you going to go scalupin with your friends?
I do
that
go
is there?
scalupin with my friends.
Yeah,
You do, huh?
Can you use it in a proper sentence?
In a sentence now. So that's it. I'm going scalupin with my friends.
Okay.
That's an old school North End word. Like if you're from the 80s
So
North
if,
End.
so if I go to North End right now and I go to Modern Pastry and I say, oh,
It
see this
depends.
girl? She went scalupin yesterday. They'll know?
I don't know. It depends on if you have an old school North Ender with you.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know these words anymore. It's like it's a neighborhood thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I feel like Williamsburg's like this. Okay, what else you got?
I don't know if you know this word, but I say it in a lot in my videos. When you look scachada.
Scachata means broken, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I say I look scachada when I look bad.
Well, you could use it like that, or you could just say like when something's broken, oh, scachat.
Nah,
What?
I use it to describe myself.
Tutti scachat.
Yeah, scachada.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
And I
we use
use-
that.
And for some reason, this is an expression. I always say dead, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Like, this is dead good. Just means extra.
I don't know if we use dead good, but we say like when something's dead, like it's like let's say we go somewhere, oh, it was dead last night.
Yeah, we use that, but sometimes we could use the phrase, this was dead funny.
Yeah,
This
we
was
don't
dead
use it
good.
like that.
Or this was
Dead
dead
funny? Do we use dead funny? I don't think so.
You can start.
People are gonna be like, "What are you saying, you weirdo? What are you from, the North End?" What else? You got any other good ones? And then I'll teach you some of mine.
Budada.
What?
Budada.
Budada.
It's like B.O.
B.O.?
Yeah, like when you smell really bad.
When you smell bad?
Yeah, budada.
Budada?
Yeah, like, oh, he got budada.
Are you sure? Is this just like you that uses this?
I swear, I did not make these up.
I'm gonna
I could
come
go to,
around
I
now.
could call my mother right now and I could tell her, Ma, I don't know if I like this guy anymore. He got budada. And she'll be like, how bad did he smell?
Yeah?
Chishkis.
Can you call her and ask her?
No,
you
no,
put
you
it on
don't know what.
speaker?
No, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Well, say, Mom, you're on the Grown Up Italian podcast. This kid next to me smells budada. Or this kid next
This
to me.
kid got budada.
Yeah. She'd be like, oh, I know. I saw he was a little heavy. You know? It's usually the heavy ones.
My mother's not even like how she is in my in my videos. My mother's a lot calmer in person.
Yeah, you never really put family in the videos, right?
They don't really want to be in it.
They're old school.
Yeah, they're like, you do your thing. We're good with it, but we don't want to be in it. So I respect that.
So you still live with your whole family, right?
Yeah, I live with my parents and my siblings, and then down the street is my grandmother, my great aunt. That's the one that's 105 that didn't die.
God
And
bless her.
I know. She just turned 105. We thought she died at 103. It's the whole thing.
How did you think someone died?
Okay, so this is in my comedy act, and I'm gonna charge you to see me to hear the story again, but I'll tell it to you for free now.
Okay.
So I got a call from my grandmother, and she's just like, "Your Aunt Annie's dead. Your Aunt Annie's dead. Get the priest." And we got one on call with my family. My brother actually went to go get the
Whenever you
priest.
commit a sin, you just call them up. Like, listen, I said a couple curse words. Yeah, so you got.
You know how you got a guy? We got a guy.
Yeah.
So The way I tell it on stage is I went to get the priest. My brother actually went to go get the priest. And we're there, standing around her. We got the priest there. And she kind of woke up. And she was like, hello. And we're like, she's not dead. No one checked her pulse to, like, make sure.
She was just sleeping?
She was just sleeping.
God bless her.
Then she was like moonstruck. She got up, made coffee for everybody.
That's incredible.
And she was like, we'll see who goes first.
How do you think your family would feel if you moved out before getting married? You think they would be offended?
Not really. They'd be like, it's your choice.
Oh, really? Okay, so they're not like... Because I know a lot of people would say that their family would be upset. Like, oh, you got to get married first.
I mean, I don't think they care. Like that. Like, they wouldn't... They know it's modern times. If I really wanted to move out, they'd just be like, okay,
That's fair enough.
have fun.
Listen, I'm excited to see what's next for you. And I'm glad you came to the show.
I'm glad
Is there anything else you want to talk about? You want to plug in anything?
I feel like I covered everything.
I think so, too.
I mean, we could cover more stuff. I could talk for hours. It's shutting up that's the problem.
Yeah, usually it is with Italians, right? I mean, yeah, I thought you were really funny. We was talking for hours yesterday and today before when you came in, and your voice is really incredible. I feel like you're a cartoon character. Like you really are the Italian Lois from Family Guy.
Lois wishes.
Yeah, right. If only.
I could kind of do better than Peter, though.
You do better than Peter. You could do Pasquale.
Can you say, Peter, dinner's ready, and the mic really loud?
Yeah,
As me or as Lois?
as you.
Okay, as me. Peter, dinner's ready.
All right, as Lois.
Peter, dinner's ready.
A little higher.
Not much difference, though.
All right, guys, listen. Follow Ivana on social media. If you follow her, check out a show. She's booked when she's booked. If you want to book her, DM her. She might not see it. Enjoy the rest of your day.